what is up, everybody? It's Gamer JEFFRO here, and we're going to go over in this episode of the Action Bible Study what happens after the flood. After Noah and his family get off the ark, they already saw the rainbow. Now we're going to read what happens in the line of Noah's family and what happens with his grandkids and things like that. So we're going to get into his legacy of his family and what happens and how he populates the world and things like that. So let's get into it. Noah and his family set to work working the earth, building houses, tending to beasts, making their new life. Feels good to build something that will be finished in a day or two for a change. Eh, brothers? Shem said. Feels good to build something that doesn't require climbing 45-foot tall scaffoldings, Japheth answered back. If you think about it, though, we're building this tent for the same reason we built the ark, to stay dry, Ham said. And Noah planted a vineyard, drinking the wine. He became drunk. Good and sweet, Noah said as he laid back, drinking the wine. One night, Ham was walking to the tent looking for his father. Father, father, Ham opened the curtain to the tent. Mother wonders if you would... Oh, father! Ham rushed to Shem and Japheth, which were standing by the pond. I was hoping those birds would stay around here, Japheth said. They looked like they had good meat, but they left with all the other animals. Ham, what's wrong? Shem said as he turned around and saw Ham running towards them. Ask father what's wrong. The vineyard that he planted has yielded its crop, apparently, and our father is drunk on it. Now he lies in his tent naked as the day he was born. See for yourself, Ham said to his brothers as he stormed off. Shem and Japheth talked amongst each other as they walked back to the tent where their father was. I can't help thinking, brother, how after Adam and Eve sinned, the first realization they had was that they were naked. But father, he was the one righteous man of his generation, the one chosen to preserve humanity from the wickedness that grieved God. Many sinners are gone, brother, but not sin itself. We still live. Shem and Japheth covered up their father Noah as he was drunk lying there. Shem said to Japheth, Do not look at him, Japheth. We don't need to see his shame. Noah woke up later that night by his wife. What happened? Why is Shem's cloak on me? Noah, you got drunk. You passed out here naked. Your sons could see you. Ham did see you and left you in disgust. But your other two sons took the time to cover you. Noah, in rage, said, Ham! A curse on him for leaving me exposed. May God bless Shem and Japheth for coming to my aid. May Ham be the lowest of the low. May God exalt the other two. Noah's wife calmed him down. Noah, Ham did not put the wineskin in your hand. Ham did not make you drink until you didn't know what you were doing. Ham did not disrobe you. After all we went through, already my own son and I have made wrong choices, Noah said. And Noah's family grew. His son had sons of their own. Father, it's a boy. We're going to name him Aram. My wife is fine. The women are tending to her, Shem said as he brought the grandson over to Noah. But I wanted you to see your grandson. Aram, Noah said as he picked up his grandson. A wicked generation is gone, but the wickedness, our wickedness, is not, Noah said. We have covenant with God that he will not again cleanse the earth with a flood. I wonder what covenant will God make with the future generations to cleanse their sins. And from these families, the clans and their nations of the world spread over the earth after the flood. After the flood, Noah lived another 350 years. In the pre-flood environment, long lifespans were normal for at least two possible reasons. First, humans were close to genetic perfection. Secondly, the pre-flood environment likely was akin with greenhouse with a water canopy encircling the earth, filtering out harmful ultraviolet rays and providing an ideal environment for the plants and animals. Post-flood Earth was quite different. The topography has changed, but the land still provided for the farming. The sons of Noah obeyed God's command and populated the earth and had sons and daughters. Nimrod, rebel, was a great-grandson of Noah, and he was a mighty warrior on the earth. At this time, all of mankind had one common language. But instead of obeying God's command to spread throughout the earth, they stopped at a fertile plain that had called Shinar, or Babylon. "Let us build a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens. We will make a name for ourselves and not be scattered over the face of the earth," one of the men said. "The great Nimrod led us," another said as the crowd became restless. "Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly to build this great structure, and we will use the tar that is here for mortar." Nimrod interrupted his crowds. "We need no God to rule over us, nor do we need the ancient rules of my great-grandfather Noah. This great city will be the center of the earth. All people can come here to worship, and Nimrod will rule over us. He will be our ruler and our high priest. He is God," the crowd said. So construction began on this new tower and center of worship. They began to build a great tower to touch heaven itself. Most likely, this was a large ziggurat where they could worship stars and created things themselves to worship rather than the Creator himself. The Lord was not pleased, and the Lord came down to see both the city and the tower that the men were building. God was furious, and God spoke. "If as one people they have begun to do this, then nothing will be impossible for them. Let us confuse their language so they will not be able to understand each other." God put his power to work and made the men speak different languages to confuse them so they can't build the Tower of Babylon any further. "Quit speaking that strange tongue. Get out of my sight. What is going on? Don't you understand me?" The crowd started getting restless as they were all confused. Those who spoke new languages could only understand each other. As a result, work on the tower stopped, and the people scattered throughout the earth as God intended.